Hi, welcome to class. It's Irene. On this session, we'll be focusing on both arms and upper body strength. You'll just need a block and a mat, and I'll see you right here. So we'll start from a comfortable kneeling position or any other sitting position that you'd like. You can bring the right hand on top of your chest, the left hand towards your belly. Closing your eyes for a moment here to ground, to feel the breath, to tune in to your body as it is right now. With your natural breath, doing a little bit of a scan. Where do I feel relaxed? Is there any area in my body where I feel tension? And without just judgment, just being aware. Whenever you are ready, you can gently change your breathing pattern into an ujjayi breath. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose as you feel both the heartbeat under your right hand and the rise and fall of your belly underneath your left hand. So staying here a little bit to ground. And if you need to stay longer, stay longer. Otherwise, when you're ready, slowly flaring the eyes open, looking in towards the space that you're in, and slowly bringing the hands forward, finding a tabletop position. We'll work a little bit on a wrist warm-up. So with your shoulders on top of your wrist, on the inhale, you're going to lift the palms of your hands up towards the knuckles. There's no weight on your thumb, and on the exhale, you're going to lower the palm down. And it should feel pretty intense, especially on the forearm area. So again, you're going to inhale and exhale, lower down. If it's too much, you can bring the weight back, and if it's too little, you can bring the weight forward. So you can tune here. We're just doing 10. So ready? Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower the palm down. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower, inhale, lift. 3, 4, 5, 5, 4. You should be feeling pretty tired by now. 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. You can bring slightly your hips side to side, wiggle your body a bit, and gently transitioning into your downward facing dog. So you can pedal out the feet. You can bring any movement into your body that you might feel you need, until finding a neutral and static, so to say, downward facing dog. So on your next inhale, gaze forward, and exhale as you gently tiptoe, keeping your hips up high as you walk forward towards the top of the mat. Keep your knees slightly bent, take with your hands opposite elbows, and allow yourself to sway side to side, relaxing the head, relaxing the jaw. On your next exhale, bring the hands down towards the earth. Bend your knees further, and inhale as you gently roll all the way up into a standing position. So make sure you're at the top of your mat, feet hip distance apart. On the inhale, lift all 10 toes, and on the exhale, taking as much area as you can from your little toe to your big toe. Really grounding through the feet, soften in the knees, tailbone towards navel, and you're also closing the ribs in towards one another. Shoulders slightly back, Tadasana mountain pose. Gaze forward. On the inhale, lift the hands up, gaze towards them. Exhale, hands to heart center. Once again, inhale, lift up. And exhale through heart center, pressing here, thumbs against your sternum, closing your eyes for just a moment. Creating an intention for your practice today. Whatever it is you need energy for, or something that you need to dedicate your practice to, I kindly invite you to do it at this time. Visualize it. And when you're ready, inhale through your nose and exhale through the mouth. Slowly flutter the eyes open. Inhale as you lift the hands up. And on the exhale, soft bend in the knees as you fold forward from the hips, bringing your chest towards your thighs. On the inhale, halfway lift, keeping the gaze down such that your cervical spine is nice and neutral. On the exhale, lower down the palms. Inhale, step it back into your plank pose, really, really round with your wrist underneath your shoulders, heels pressed back, tailbone towards navel. On your exhale, lower down through the knees and lower down all the way. Feet together, and without using your hands, on the inhale, you'll roll your shoulders up, and also your chest glutes will be slightly active. And we hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, exhale, inhale through tabletop, curl the toes, and exhale, hips up high, downward facing dog. So we're gently warming up into our body. On your next inhale, gaze forward. Exhale to walk or step your feet towards the hands. Inhale, halfway lift, straight back. Exhale, fold, micro bend the knees. Inhale, rise up, palms together. Exhale through heart center. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step the feet back. Find your plank nice and strong. Really rounding through your upper back. And on your exhale, lower down the knees and lower down all the way. Bringing your fingertips outside of the mat, elbows point up. On your inhale, you'll go up using the upper back area. And on the exhale, you'll allow the heart to lead the way. So you can make this as intuitive and as creative as you'd like. You just use the inhale to go up and the exhale to go down. So if you want to play a bit, maybe rolling up through one side, and then on the exhale, round through the other. And if you want, you can also bring your legs into the movement here. So we're still warming up the back, bringing mobility into the spine. And when you're ready on your exhale, you can lower down, hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, press up, curl through the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an inhale through your nose. And exhale through the mouth. On your inhale, gaze forward. Exhale to step, walk, or jump your feet towards your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, micro bend the knees. Inhale, palms up high. Exhale through heart center. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plant the palms, step it back. Find your plank nice and strong. Exhale, stay here. On the inhale, shifting the shoulders forward. Exhale, bend the knees. Half chaturanga. On the tops of your feet, press against them. Upward facing dog. Inhale as you lift through your heart. Gaze up if it's comfortable. And exhale, rolling through the feet. Downward facing dog. Open up your feet as wide as your mat here. Press against your right hand. Inhale. And exhale, bringing your left hand over to your right ankle. So you're pulling with your left hand to go deeper in the twist and pressing your right hand down towards the earth. On your next inhale, gaze forward. And exhale, change it up. Very nice. Slowly transitioning back to your downward neutral downward facing dog. On the inhale, gaze towards your hands. Exhale, step, walk, or jump towards them. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold, micro bend the knees. Inhale, rise up, palms together. Exhale through heart center. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. On the exhale, plant the palms, step the feet back, find your plank. Exhale, stay. On the inhale, shoulders forward. Exhale, knees down or not, so half or full chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, hips back, downward facing dog. Okay, last one of these. Let's go for it. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step, walk, or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, open through the chest. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees slightly. Inhale, rise up, palms together. Exhale through heart center, almost there. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, fold. Open, inhale. Exhale, step back. Plank. Really, really nice and strong. On your next inhale, shoulders forward. Exhale, lower down, half or full chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, active legs. Exhale, downward facing dog. Whenever you're ready, on your inhale, lift the heels up and roll yourself forward into a plank. So we're going to stay here for a bit. So palms are wide open, shoulders are over the wrist, tailbone is tucked, heels press back, and we're really pressing ourselves away from the mat. So you can imagine as if you didn't want to hug someone or your mat was really, really dirty, you're trying to bring yourself away from the floor. Staying here very, very, very active. We're staying here for 5, 4, 3, keep pressing, don't forget. 2, 1.5, and 1. Nice, lowering down. Opening your knees as wide as your mat, and coming to a tabletop where you see that your wrists are aligned with your shoulders. On your next exhale, bring the glutes back in a wide child's pose. Inhale, coming forward. On the exhale, we go for a mini chaturanga, bending the elbows back. Inhale through center. Exhale, hips back. And this is the transition. Ready? Let's go. Inhale and exhale. 1, 2, lower. And 3. So you use the exhale to either child's pose or half chaturanga. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 more. Sorry. Haha, tricked you. 10, 9, 8. Come on, we've got this. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. So bringing your knees right underneath your hips, you'll walk your right foot forward and you'll allow your hips to lower down. You'll hold on to a block, and without using the tips of your fingers, we want to keep ourselves nice and active. You'll point the block down and round through the spine, keeping the hips down. And it's like we're gifting the block to someone. So we're staying really, really active here, pressing the arms, bringing the arms like close to one another. Staying here for 3, 2, and 1. Bring it parallel. Imagine that you're gifting it. Really, really active. Don't use your tips of the fingers. Keep pressing the palms for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up towards the ears. And imagine you're giving the block to the ceiling. Hips forward and down. Keep rounding through your upper body. Shoulders close to the ears for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can lower down the block. Bring the right leg back, and we'll repeat that over on the left side. So it's the same for the arms. We're just creating a little bit of flexibility and mobility on our psoas muscle of the back leg. So again, hands, don't use the fingertips. Block pointing down like 45 degrees of your arms respect to the floor. And really, really active round through your back. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, keep rounding, and 1. Arms parallel, round through the spine, round through your upper back, and we're here. Concentrated, gaze forward. Keep the breath steady. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up, 45-degree angle. Respect to the floor. Shoulders come close to the ears. Keep the hips nice, down and forward. Your Anjaneyasana legs. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently bring the block down. Hands by the sides of your left foot. Activate your right leg and step it back. Downward facing dog. Very nice. Your next inhale, gaze forward. Exhale to step, walk, or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Micro bend the knees. Inhale, lift up, palms together. Exhale through heart center. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, fold. Relax. Inhale, open through the chest. Exhale, palms down. Step the feet back. Find your plank. Really, really active. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, bend the knees or not. So full or half chaturanga. Inhale through a heart opener. And exhale, downward facing dog. Your next inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, softly bend the knees and come to take a seat at the top of your mat. So you'll cross the right leg over the left, hands behind the head, going in for a little bit of core work. Do not overstretch the arms. On the inhale, right elbow to right knee, and exhale, left elbow to right knee. 1. And here we are, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch it out. Left leg over the right. And again, inhale, left elbow. Exhale, cross right elbow. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, gauge your core, 7, 8, 9, 10, almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down and lift, 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 lift up, and hands behind you. So whenever you're ready, we're going to go for some tricep dips, feet hip distance apart. Inhale, lift the hips. And on the exhale, we're going to bend the elbows back. If you bring more weights back, it will be harder. If you bring weight forward, it will be easier. So you tune. Find your edge. Inhale. And exhale, lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, keep going, 18, 19, 20, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Bring the glutes down, cross your legs, roll forward. We're finding a forearm plank. So you can decide to interlace your hands or whatever other variation of forearm plank you'd like. Make sure you're not down here or up here, but that you're in a nice straight line. Heels press back. You're pressing the forearms down towards the earth, really rounding through your core. Keeping the breath relaxed here. And we're gonna hold. And here's where the mind can creep in and be like, I can't do this. I'll always tell you to push, but always respecting your body. If you really need to rest, rest. But if it's more on the mental side, I'll kindly invite you to stay with me. So keep pressing the forearms down, heels back, tailbone towards navel. Keep the breath steady. Holding for the last 20. Kidding. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down the knees. Good job. And slowly transition into your downward facing dog. Feet hip distance apart, making sure you can't see the heels with your alignment. And if you ever need to bend the knees, please do so. Make sure your back is always really straight. On your next inhale, gaze forward. Exhale to step, walk, or jump. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, micro bend the knees. Inhale, lift up, palms together. Exhale through heart center. Inhale, rise. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands on the mat. Step it back, plank. Keep it. On the inhale, shift forward. Exhale, knees down or not. Full or half chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, whenever you're ready, inhale, lift the heels, rolling forward into your plank. So we're gonna go side to shoulder taps. We want to avoid our hips to move side to side, so the movement will be a little slower. And if you need to take it slower than what I'm doing, you can also do it, please. So the hip will move, but we try to make it very, very small. Now I'll keep the count, but you just keep moving. And so the idea of going side to side is that your core has to compensate for this sort of asymmetric alignment that is going on. So staying here a little bit longer. We're gonna go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, finishing 1 each side. If you want to take a mini break, like towards the downward facing dog, please do. And we'll come back. So we're gonna work a bit with the feet now. So on the inhale, you'll roll your feet over to the right, and we'll find a side plank. Exhale, lower down. You can take a plank, or you can take a chaturanga push-up, and then open. And exhale down, 2. And down, 3. And lower, 4. Remember, you can just take a plank. And 5. Like, I'll change over to a plank now. 6. Yeah. 7. 8. And 2 more. And 9. And 10. Downward facing dog. So this one you can really tune. If you want to take 2 chaturanga push-ups, or you want to do plank, everything is welcome here. Okay, gaze forward and gently walk to the top of your mat. So we're going to hold Bakasana for a little bit, for 5 breaths. So if you don't go fully in, I just really want you to press the floor away, run through your upper spine, and shift forward. And it's okay if the feet don't go up. If they do, well, lift them up. And we're going to stay here for like a count of 5. Heels to glutes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down Malasana, inhale. And exhale, relax. Last round, we've got this. Downward facing dog. Hips back. Take another inhale through your nose. And exhale through the mouth. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step, walk, or jump. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, micro bend the knees. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step it back, plank. Really, really nice and round. Inhale, shoulders forward. Exhale, you can lower down the knees or not. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing. Your next inhale, roll forward and lower down all the way. So you're going to keep feet together as much as possible and hands behind the head. On the inhale, we're going to open up to the right side. Exhale, lower, and inhale, left. Okay, ready? Let's go. Inhale, right. Exhale, left, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, almost there, 20, 22, and last 2. And we're there, good job. A little bit of back strength there. Okay, last push. Find your plank, going for some last mountain climbers here. Okay, so get ready, 1 foot forward, and then bringing in the action. So keep running in place. Keep it up. Go a little bit faster, a little bit faster. Going here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, very last one. We're going to go through commando, so transitioning from a forearm plank to plank. We're going to go up through both sides. So if you get tired, make sure you even it out. So you do the same ones going up and down on one side and then the other. Okay, let's do this thing. So find your forearm. Tailbone towards navel, rounded upper back. Ready? Let's go. Inhale, rise up through the right hand, left hand, right forearm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're almost there with the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side, let's go. Left hand up, right hand up, left forearm down, right forearm down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Almost there. 8, 9, 10. Okay, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down the knees, good job. And you can come take a seat. You can shake out the hands. And let's do a little bit of stretch. Take an inhale. And on your exhale, you can walk your hands forward, taking Anahatasana, puppy pose. So you can rest your forehead down, or your chin. Opening the chest a little here. Beginning to increase both the inhales and your exhales. Whenever you're ready, you can slowly bring the knees in. Come take a seat. Interlace the hands behind you. Prop yourself into curled toes. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. And maybe taking the gaze back. So opening the chest. And when you're ready, exhale, lowering down. You can come take a seat. On the inhale, bring the right arm up, bend the elbow, and with the help of your left hand, you help the right hand go in between your scapula. You can close your eyes here. As you deepen inhales and exhales, when you're ready, you can gently let go. And then inhale, bring the left arm up, and exhale on the left elbow, and bring the left hand in between your scapula with the help of the right. And whenever you're ready, you can gently come out, find a comfortable seat, bring your hands to heart center, taking this moment to say thank you, thank you, thank you for this time spent here on the mat. Thank you for sharing this moment of your day here with me. Namaste, and I hope to see you soon.